Test. There we go. My microphone was not turned on. What's going on, everybody? Let me start this a little early. So yeah, I probably have about 30 minutes to hang out with you guys. My daughter usually takes about 30-minute naps. It depends, though. Like, if I'm super lucky, she'll go down for 2 hours, and that is maybe 1 or 2 times a month that happens. And it's crazy when it does happen. I can just get so much shit done. Yesterday, she ended up taking an hour-and-a-half nap. And I ended up waking her up because it was getting way too late. And I had to feed her and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up just playing Apex with my buddy who was off for President's Day. So now we'll see how long she naps. I'm guessing 30 minutes, but in those 30 minutes, I will be hanging out with you guys. Welcome to the stream, Knighthood, Wayfez, Stuart, Josh, Bumblebee909, Lou, Mac Plays Entertainment, Eric, Eon, Romo, Andrew Jackson. What's up, Brad? Good to see you, man. One and all, welcome to the stream. Phantom Soldier, Herbie, Stuart, Craig, The Deadly Llama, Andrew, Jab, Jared, Phantom Soldier 07. Nice. Wow, I actually found an extraction map. That's nice. That's nice. I don't know about Lincoln, Knighthood. That's a good question. I'm not too sure about Lincoln. I know it is Washington's birthday. Not too sure about Lincoln, though. Unrelated, but would you be open to making a pro PewDiePie video? He's trying to stop a corporate company from taking... Dude, he has... Mac Place, he has so much support. My little video would be a drop in the bucket, and I am completely out of the... Oh my god. 9 players needed. I'm gonna go to Blast. I'm completely out of the loop when it comes to a lot of that YouTube stuff. The YouTube drama, the YouTube competition. I tend to kind of... I don't know. I tend to kind of just keep to myself. I live in a bubble, as my wife says. She'll ask me, like, did you hear such and such happen today? No. I didn't. What's up, DeBall? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I 100% remember. What's up, Cole? Good to see you as well. Yeah, I'll be on once again, Wayfez. Enjoy the class. Enjoy the class. But yeah. I like, whenever you see me post on Twitter, that does not mean that I've gone through my Twitter feed. Is that what it's called? Or the home button? Is that what it is? A home icon? What is it called? Let me look. It is like a house icon, right? Or like a birdhouse. Oh, I've never noticed that. How clever. That does not mean that I've gone through that. And sometimes, like, maybe once or twice a week, I will actually go through my little, you know, birdhouse icon and see what's up. And a lot of the times I'm like, okay, that's too much for today. Everybody just gets so mad at one another. Everybody is just constantly, like, mad and pissed off and looking for shit to get angry about. And yeah, it's just like, come on. Life's too short to be twiddling your thumbs on this little screen, worrying about what other people are doing, man. Live your fucking life. Live your fucking life. Stuart, would you ever teach a class on how to make parody videos, Grudo? No, I wouldn't, because I don't know what I'm doing, man. Whenever I watch, or whenever I make those kind of videos, I don't even know what I'm doing. Most of the time, those videos just come out of the blue. I have a stupid idea in the morning, and by the end of the day, like, I've thrown something together, and I'm kind of proud of it. I don't know. No. A parody video is something that I think an individual has to create on their own, you know? There's no formula to it. I don't know if you could really teach a class about a parody video, if that makes sense. I don't know. What's up, Eli? Thank you, Lou. I appreciate that, man. We try to keep things really even-keeled, level-headed around here. I like that. I like that. Blazing, yes. I do plan on making more of those Wikipedia videos for sure. Because those are fun. Those are fun to make. If you guys have Battlefront 2 on the PC and you want to play with us, click on Blast. We need 7 players. Let's do this. Let's do this. I kind of have a feeling I'm going to be sitting here the entire stream waiting for Blast. I could probably hop over to Galactic Assault and get a match pretty quickly. But I'm just in the mood for Blast today. Like normal, right? I'm boring. Sure thing, Bumblebee. I get it. I'm the opposite, though. Like, When I'm studying for something or working on something or writing something, I cannot listen to people talk, man. I cannot do that. I have to listen to some kind of like ambient spacey music, because if I start listening to people talk, I start accidentally typing words that they're saying, and I'm just my thought process is all over the place. But more power to you. I couldn't do it. How have you been lately, bud? Good. If you've been around the past couple weeks, you know we had some heartache at the old Hello Greedo household. Oh, there you go, Brad. Brad, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. First super chat of this potentially very, very short live stream. Or maybe long, depending on what the little girl wants to do. The way she's napping right now, the way she's been sleeping lately is she'll, you know, we lay her down in a crib on her back, and she'll roll over, put her hands in her face, have her hands like on the mattress, and then put her knees up to like her chest. So she's almost doing like a yoga pose, and that's how she's been sleeping lately. It doesn't look comfortable, but it must be comfortable. Anyway, Bradfordly42, thank you so much for the first super chat of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, man. Y equals MX plus B for great parody content. I believe that is the formula. What do those placeholders stand for? Let's try to figure this out. Y, what is Y? Yucks, another word for laughs. Okay, so yucks equals MX. What is M? In X, I mean, what? Xylophone? X-ray? Can you guys think? Xavier? Can you think of any other X words? I can't. Or maybe MX is an abbreviation of a longer word that has an M and an X in it. Yucks equals... I don't know. I'm lost, Brad. The B stands for Brad, obviously. But I appreciate that, man. If I knew the formula, I would give it to you guys. Nobody knows the formula, though. Nobody knows the formula. Are we ever going to get another Inside Star Wars? Bumblebee. I'll never say never. I've always wanted to do an Inside Star Wars for the original trilogy. That would be a lot of fun. But, you know, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time to make that kind of stuff. And for the most part, I have a hard time finding that time to work on something long-term. Something like that would probably take a couple months to make, to iron out some ideas and stuff like that. Not to say that I'm not going to do it in the future. I do have some videos that I'm currently working on that I've been working on for months. Here and there, I'll write a little bit addition to the script. And they're not that great. They're just kind of like silly projects that I've always wanted to make. One is kind of like a documentary from the perspective of stormtroopers fighting. And it's kind of like, I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. But yeah, it's kind of Ken Burns type style documentary. But yeah. What's up, Rap Talk? No, Stuart. No, not anytime soon. Nope, I've never visited Rancho Obi-Wan. I did see their exhibit at Star Wars Celebration 2017. Was it 2017? Yeah, 2017. They had a little exhibit there. Steve Sansweet walked around. It was cool. It was funny. Me and my buddies were in line to go into the exhibit. We saw Steve Sansweet in there taking pictures with people, shaking hands. And we were like, fuck yeah, we're going to meet Steve Sansweet. We've seen him in every Star Wars documentary. We've seen him in interviews. Oh, one sec.
Hi, HG. Good stream. As always. Has the kid seen you in full character yet? How do you find the map selection in BF2? I get Kashyyyk 9/10 times. Very frustrating. What new maps would you like to see?
Sappity, thank you so much. One sec, man.
Hi, hello, Rito. What new trilogy would like?
Phantom Soldier 07, thank you so much as well for the super chat and channel support on this random Monday? No, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I appreciate that, guys. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I'm going to try to... Oh, yeah. Juan, we were in line... Give me one sec, guys. We were in line to go into the Rancho Obi-Wan exhibit. We saw Steve Sansweet, like I said. He was there. We were like 2 deep, 3 deep, about to enter. And as soon as we entered, Steve walked away with his, like, his handler. And we were like, no! We were so close. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to Rancho Obi-Wan. I know the tickets are a little pricey, but if you're out there, you know, why the hell not? You know, be fun. Sapity, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Hey HG, good stream as always. Thank you, man. Has the kid seen you in full TK gear yet? How do you find the map selection in Battlefront 2? I get Kashyyyk 9 out of 10 times. Very frustrating. What new maps would you like to see? No, she hasn't seen me in the full get-up yet. The other day, I actually stood in front of the green screen as she was playing in her like, bouncer, you know, like a little activity center kind of thing. And she was sitting on the other side of my room, my office, as I was standing in front of the green screen looking right at her, but miming for the camera. And she was just sitting there kind of like, what is going on? She never fussed. She was just kind of staring at me like, what in the hell is this thing? But I think she's kind of used to it, you know. She sees the helmets. She's watched me edit videos before occasionally, so she kind of knows what the Stormtrooper get-up is all about, I guess, or at least the visual of it. But no, she hasn't seen me in the full gear yet. Yeah, the map selection in Battlefront 2, I don't really know how it works. I wish there was a little more randomization, because as far as I know, it's kind of a completely linear selection process, right? So I don't know what the rotation is, but isn't that how it is? Like, if you're on Crate, you're guaranteed to get the next map every single time. You know what I mean? Whatever comes after it. I think that's how it works. I don't like that. I would rather it be randomized, because I've been in matches where people quit because they know what's coming next, or they don't want to play what's coming next and all that kind of stuff. Oh, one sec. I don't really... I guess I get Kashyyyk quite a bit in Galactic Assault. I used to get Starkiller Base constantly, but Kashyyyk is my least favorite map in the entire game. Whenever I get it, I'm like, God damn it. But yeah. What new maps would I like to see, Sapity? You know, for me, I would love to see a Coruscant map. I love close quarters urban combat in video games. I prefer that over like, well, like something like Kashyyyk, like you said. I don't like Kashyyyk. Too open. Not really my gameplay style. So I would love a Coruscant map. I think it would suit my style of gameplay really well. That being said, I want something weird too. I want something like Dagobah. Something that had no battles on it. Something that like is just kind of out of the blue. I would love a Dagobah map. You know, not every map that we have has to have had some kind of like conflict in the movies. I would love a Dagobah map. Or what else? What else could we get? I really don't know. Coruscant would be great. But yeah, if I could pick one map, Sapity, to add to the game, it would probably be Coruscant. And I don't know exactly how I would want it to look, or what the objectives would be, or what gameplay mode I would want it to be a part of. But I think overall, the close quarters nature of it would be right up my alley, you know. But I appreciate that, Sapity. And Phantom Soldier 07, hi, hello, Greedo. What new trilogy would you like? Did I read that? Wait, you're welcome. Oh, nice. I appreciate that, Phantom. So, I don't know if your question is about the new trilogy that's coming with the D.B. Weiss, the Game of Thrones guys, or the Rian Johnson trilogy. Are you asking what I want them to be like? I apologize if I'm not fully grasping the question, but that's how I'm going to read it and answer it, okay? If that's cool. I'll keep an eye on the chat if you want to clarify, because I'm kind of dumb. So I really want the new trilogies, no matter what they are, to be completely void of anything we already know, right? No Galactic Empire, no Rebellion, no Separatists, no Republic, none of that kind of stuff. I want it to be completely new characters, new situations, new foes and allies, bad guys and heroes. That's really, really what I want from Star Wars moving forward after the Skywalker saga is done. I want new stuff, and I don't know if it's going to fare very well in kind of the age where everybody wants things to be very, very similar to the thing that came before it, but that is what I want creatively. I think that would be way more interesting. That being said, I think it would be kind of neat for these trilogies, or one of the trilogies at least, to go way back in time and explore a time before even people knew what the Force was, you know? A time where maybe somebody discovered the Force in the same way that people discovered gravity. You know, gravity had always been there. gravity was discovered, gravity was studied, gravity was figured out. I think it would be interesting for a movie or a TV show or a story to tackle that concept, where people first discovered that you could tap into this thing, this force, you know. I don't know exactly how that would work, but as a concept, I think it would be fascinating. You would have multiple factions, people that would want to keep it to themselves and hoard the power for their own benefit. You would have people that would want to democratize this information, this power, spread it across the galaxy in a belief that everyone should own a piece of it. Oh, one sec. One sec, Mac. And then you would have people that maybe just wanted to hide it from everyone, believing that it was too powerful to be known. Which would be interesting. I think as a concept it would be pretty neat. No, not Old Republic. Further than that even. But yeah. Old Republic, things were still pretty similar. Oh shit. But I hope I answered your question, man. That's kind of where my head's at. Give me new stories, new characters, new situations, new villains and heroes, and I'll be set. Even if those new characters, new situations, new movies, new stories don't really hit me the way I was hoping, or don't really compare, at least, to what we're used to in Star Wars, I still want it for creative reasons, you know? I want it to be new and fresh, but yeah. But I appreciate that support today, Phantom. And Mac Plays Entertainment. Thank you for the super chat as well. Excited about Jedi Fallen Order? Question mark. Extremely. Extremely. And more so than excited, I would say I'm curious. Because, you know, obviously I'm excited. I'm super excited because we're going to get a new Star Wars game that's not Battlefront. But I'm extremely curious what it's going to be like. I don't really know. I guess nobody really knows. There's some rumors. There's some little quotes that people in the know have said. I don't know how legitimate these claims are that I've read, but yeah, I'm very excited. Let's just say that. But I just kind of want to know what the game is going to be all about. You know, I know it's going to take place after Revenge of the Sith, during or after the Purge, I believe. And we're going to play as a Padawan who escaped the escaped his fate, his or her fate, being eradicated. So the concept is there. I dig it. I guess it's going to be a third-person, single-player, like, action-adventure game, which sounds like a lot of fun. So really, no matter what it is, I'm going to be on board, and I just hope it's going to live up to expectations, because, yeah, in this kind of, I don't know, drought of Star Wars games, I think we're going to need, I think we're in, we all want something just grand and expansive and mind-blowingly awesome, and I really hope that's what we get. I really hope that's what we get, man. But Mac Plays, it's good to see ya, and I appreciate the shit out of that super chat and channel support on this random Tuesday afternoon. It is afternoon, and she's still asleep. Awesome. Take a long nap. Take a long nap. Please, little girl, take a long nap. Take a long nap. Take a long nap. Sometimes when she does take super long naps, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, it's weird, man. On days where I really, really want to work on videos and I have a bunch of stuff written out and scheduled and wanting to work on, she never takes long naps on those days. Like, the days that I really, really need her to take a long nap, she doesn't. And on the days where my schedule's pretty open, I don't really have anything pressing that I want to work on, she ends up taking a 2-hour nap, and I just kind of like mull around and I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. It's kind of funny how that works. If Fallen Order is at least available in first person. Yeah, Potato. For me, you know, I always prefer first person games. For the most part. Like, when it comes to this game, these shooters, first person all the way. I don't get a kick out of playing it third person. I don't really see that much of an advantage. Games like Destiny, I don't know. I don't know. I usually prefer first person, but I'm kind of in the mood for like a third person action adventure game. And Yeah, I don't know.
What's your favorite Star Wars creature?
Equinox, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. But like Fallout, for example. I've always played Fallout third person on the console. When like Fallout, the previous Fallout games, but Fallout 76, I always played first person. If I'm on a, I guess it depends on if I'm on a console or a PC. If I'm on a PC, I usually go first person all the time. If I'm on a PC, I usually go first person. That's kind of how it goes, but yeah. Equinox Warrior, what's your favorite Star Wars creature? That's a good question. There's so many to choose from. You know, I think growing up, I think my favorite creature growing up, I don't know if it's the same now, it might be, but Tauntauns were always my favorite creature growing up because you know, I used to, obviously we all used to play with action figures and stuff like that, and I would always run around as Luke and Han with my action figures and say the lines like, you know, then I'll see you in hell, or I thought they smelled bad on the outside, that kind of stuff with Tauntauns. For whatever reason, when I was a kid, I played out those Hoth scenes quite a bit with my action figures. I don't know why. I've just always liked the concept of the Tauntauns. You know, they're a fragile creature, but they're a hardy creature. And, you know, they're kind of, I guess they're like a mixture of horses and camels. Bobbit, Bobbit. And I always thought they said Bobbit, like Lorena Bobbitt. I don't know why, Bobbit. See, I think Tauntauns are probably up there for me. I don't know if they're my 100% favorite character, or creature, rather. Oh. I don't know if they're... Oh, Brad, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I don't know if they're my favorite creature, but they're probably up there. Yeah. Somebody said you would have thought it was... Who said Rodians? Jeff said you would have thought it was a Rodian. See, when I think of creature, right, I guess that would categorize as a creature, but in my brain, when I think of a creature, I think of like a non-intelligent species, right? I think of like, I don't know, like the Sarlacc. I think of something like that. I think of a Tauntaun. I think of those kind of creatures, you know, not Ewoks, not Rodians, not creatures that have characters behind them, but rather background creatures that are there to paint kind of a, like Porgs, right, or that kind of stuff. Paint a broader picture of what this place is, if that makes sense. Kind of just creatures of the area. Does that make sense? I don't know why my brain goes to that, but that's kind of how I think. Now, if you said, what's your favorite alien species? To me, in my dumb brain, I might go Rodian. But I don't know. Is that glitched? Is that a glitch? That's a fun glitch. There we go. But, and Bradfordly42, Max Rebo for the win, Blue Elephant Guy. Yeah, Max Rebo band, man. I'm trying to think. What species is Max Rebo? Is he his own species? Oh shit. Da Beetle. But Brad, I appreciate that, man. I had... Wait, did I have it or am I imagining this? I was gonna say I had a Max Rebo like statue with some band members, but I don't think I did. You ever have those moments where you don't know if your memories are real and the things that you remember you don't know if they're real? I'm having one of those moments right now. I feel like I owned one, but I can't ever picture playing with it or putting it anywhere.
They'll have the west exit blocked in seconds. Go!
Weird. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, guys. I drove 4 hours from Tampa to home the other night visiting my grandparents, and I visited them, and me and my family, well, my wife and my daughter, we drove home kind of late and it was dark, and my eyes, man, like, I see perfect vision until I start driving at night. Lights begin to start blending together. My vision gets fuzzy. My focus is all out of whack. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm starting to get to the age where things are falling apart. I guess. I don't know. Phantasmic Ears. Oh, did it recently get copyright hit? Did it recently get hit? Because I figured that got hit a long time ago. Is it not even like available to watch? That's a bummer if so. If I would have done those videos nowadays, I would have done them a lot different, because what I know about copyright and all that stuff now, like, I've never made a cent off of any of my most popular videos, like the changes videos or the deleted scenes videos. Because copyright. Yeah. I would have made them a lot different nowadays, knowing what I know now. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, Brandon. Are you more excited for Ryan's trilogy or B&W stuff? Stall. I don't know. I'm kind of equally excited. It's kind of a blank slate right now. We don't know anything about him, right? So I can't really say which I'm more excited for. You know, I don't really know anything that Weiss and DB Weiss and what's I can't remember what the guy's name is. I don't really know anything else that they've done outside of Game of Thrones, so I can't really say. You know, with Rian Johnson, obviously, The Last Jedi. I've seen Brick. I've seen Looper. I like his directorial style. DB Weiss and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember. I don't really know. I don't think they've really directed much, Game of Thrones wise, right? They're writers on the Game of Thrones series, so I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. Are they writing the new trilogy, and are they directing it as well, or are they writing it and then they're going to get a different director to direct it? David Benioff, thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know which I'm more excited for. Do I know Chris Stuckman? Not personally. I've chit-chatted with him a little bit in DMs before. Nice guy. Nice guy. It was around the time Rogue One came out. But he's so, you know, I don't know, maybe had 10 DMs between the two of us. Nice guy, but I always feel like I don't want to DM him because he's probably super busy, and I feel like I don't want to be a bother. You know what I mean? They said they are only writing it. Oh, okay. That's news to me. Nice. Okay. What's your level of excitement for The Mandalorian? I'm pretty excited. See, with me, Torgo, I don't really get super excited for things until we get a little bit of footage, you know? Because there's so much stuff coming out. There's so much new Star Wars coming out. Not even new Star Wars, but new shows, new games, whatever. That I have a hard time getting super pumped for something before we kind of have a teaser or an idea of what's coming down the pike, you know? But I am excited. I am excited. What's up, Thornton? Good to see you, man. I saw it. It's good to see you. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, she just turned her head, but I think she went back to sleep. Nice. Yeah, if she sleeps longer than an hour, I'm gonna hop off at the hour mark, but I doubt that. It's been 32 minutes since she's been down. Did you know Collider mentioned you as a source for a topic in their Jedi Council this week? Oh no, I didn't, Mark. That's cool. It's been a long time since I've checked them out. What was the topic? As a source? How am I? I'm very curious now. When I think of source, I think of some kind of privy information, some kind of information that somebody has about a project. I'm just some goon that wears a mask on a YouTube channel. But that's neat.
Go, go, go!
And by chance, do you know which video it was? I'm curious. Deadly Llama. Yeah, I didn't read the article. I saw the headline. I'll have to check that out. But, yeah, man, that's... Yeah. There's... I believe, at most recent count, there... Well, the thing is, all the counts, it seems like, are super on the low side, right? When you say 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy... Or not... 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe, and now, and for a long time, they said 400 billion, and then they said trillions. You know, as our data gets better and better and better, our methods of observation get better and better and better, you know, we find that things are even larger. The scale and scope is way bigger than we ever dreamed of. And when the James Webb Space Telescope goes up, what, they push it back to 2021 or 2022, I believe? When that goes up, it is going to unlock even more of our universe and show us things that, you know, we're going to be able to look back in time even further. Because that's what these telescopes are, man. Telescopes are time machines, as Carl Sagan said. What you look at now happened in the past. I love it. I love it. I can't remember, they said something like our friend Hello Greedo said, insert stuff, I can't remember. Oh, interesting. Yeah, if anybody knows what Mark is referring to, I'd love to check it out. And if you know specifically, shoot it to me on Twitter, because I'm lazy and I don't want to look through a bunch of footage. But I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, Mark. That's cool. They were talking about title and trailer release dates, and oh, okay, Krish, that makes sense. I did make a video about the time frame of when titles and stuff like that were released for Star Wars movies in the past. That makes sense. Where'd that guy go? Right there. Gotcha, punk. Darkness 9449. Oh my god, crazy. I don't know, Torgo. Torgo asked what I hope to see from Lando in Episode 9. I really don't know, man. I hope he fits into the story well. I hope it doesn't feel just completely like a cameo or fan service, you know what I mean? I have a feeling they're going to put him in there with intent and with purpose, which is awesome. My guess, Torgo, my guess, and I'm just guessing here, because for the most part, I'm fine with whatever they want to do. You know, I don't have expectations, or rather, I have expectations, but I don't have things that need to happen, or I don't have things that I wish will happen. You know what I mean? I don't know how to contextualize that, but I kind of have a feeling Lando is going to be... You know, at the end of The Last Jedi, they called for reinforcements. Nobody answered, but I kind of have a feeling Lando is going to still be in charge of Cloud City or something, and he's going to be... Him and his crew... Him and his people are going to be the ones that answer the call. So he's going to come in with reinforcements and kind of save the day for the Resistance. Does that make sense? I kind of hope that doesn't happen because that seems a little too obvious to me. But I kind of have a feeling it might go that way. We'll see. Whoa. Oh. Will they pilot the Falcon? That's a good question. I doubt it. I doubt it.
At the west turret, placing charges.
Captain Jack. And I'm dead. He might. He might pilot it. Maybe he heard that Han Solo was killed.
Do not let the Resistance
And he's
gain
coming back
access to the west
to help where he can. Good guy, Lando. Nice. Play Apex. I played it a lot yesterday. I've only streamed it once. But, like, whenever I do streams, man, I prefer playing games like this because I can really pay attention to the chat. A game like Apex or PUBG, stuff like that, you know, my attention isn't on the chat, it's on the game. Which is fine. Some people would rather watch that. But I treat these streams as almost podcasts rather than, rather than video game streams, if that makes sense, you know? But, yeah, I'll play Apex again in the future, for sure. It's a frustrating game because I prefer games where people aren't bullet sponges and, you know, it's a little more realistic damage-wise. I feel like every time I play a game of Apex and I get into a firefight, I put like 2 magazines into an enemy and they turn around and blast me once and I'm dead. It's like, it's super frustrating. And it's the type of game that I normally wouldn't want to play, but it is a lot of fun and it's super smooth and yeah. Where'd that guy go? Oh my god. Oh my god. But, yeah, me and my buddy played a lot yesterday when my daughter took a long nap, and that was the best I've done yet. The closest I've got to winning is only, I was 5th. Our team was 5th. That's the closest I've gotten. It's a really fun game, though. I prefer shotguns in that game, though. Every light weapon, heavy machine gun, LMG, whatever I use, seems to just... I can't do shit with it. I prefer shotguns. Close quarter shotgun battles. It is pre-recorded, yep. Lando's reaction here now must be at least something emotionally charged. I agree. Oh.
This is a good lunch break.
Zero M80, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. As you can tell by the thumbnail to this video, Mr. Zero, I got burgers and wings on the mind. I'm hungry, man. So mac and cheese sounds really good. Zero M80, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Mac and cheese and a surprise Greedo stream. This is a good lunch break. Well, I'm glad you get to hang out with me for a little bit while you eat the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese sounds really good, Zero. Enjoy it for me. Will you do that? Enjoy it for me. After every bite, go, oh, Greedo. Oh, Greedo would enjoy this mac and cheese. I would. I have a tendency not to eat breakfast or lunch. I don't know why. I don't really get hungry during the day. I guess, I don't know. Like, at most, I'll have a banana, and then I'll just eat dinner. It's probably not the healthiest thing, but I think it's kind of how I've been able to keep weight down. I'm 210, 212. It kind of fluctuates. That's what I'm at right now. I'm 6'2", 210, 212. At my heaviest, I was about 245. And that was when I was in the military, man. That was when I was in the military. That's when I was eating like Zaxby's and McDonald's for lunch every day on base. And then I went on deployment and I lost about 45 pounds. More than that, actually. I got down to 195 on deployment. I started deployment at like 240, 245. And yeah, it was probably the lack of beer drinking mixed with not being able to just engorge yourself and a little bit of exercise on the elliptical while the boat is running, you know. But Zero, enjoy the lunch, man. Come hang out, take a load off, and enjoy your lunch. I appreciate that channel support today. And I'm very surprised that my daughter's still taking a nap. Normally, she naps for 30 minutes, as I've said. And occasionally, she'll nap for a couple hours. Maybe today is the lucky day where she goes down for a couple hours and Papa Greedo can get a little bit of work done. Little stream action in. A little bit of house duty going on. A little bit of freelance gigs working on. I'm like... I know a lot of people hate doing house stuff, like chores and whatnot, but dude, I enjoy it. I make the most out of it. Like if there's a lot of laundry to do or dishes, or I feel like, I don't know, picking up more than I really need to, I like love it. I don't know why, man. Yeah, I think it's because of podcasts. I'll put a podcast on the speakers and I'll just like I'll just move like a madman trying to get a bunch of stuff done. I love it. Does that make me weird? Yeah, maybe it does. I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper. Oh. Do you think we will get a Battlefront 3 when 9 comes out, since we got one of the Force Wagon in the last 2 gen? No, I don't think so. How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Is it Bu or Boo or type it phonetically? I'll get it right from now on. No, we're not going to see another Battlefront 3 for a while. We're not going to see. I mean, I think they're just going to keep adding to Battlefront 2 for a very long time. If we were going to be getting a Battlefront 3, I think we would have heard about it by now. Maybe not, though. Maybe they're taking the Apex route, but I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I would rather them focus their efforts on non-Battlefront games and occasionally update this game, you know? It's Bowie? Bowie? Bowie. Okay, Bowie. I know it probably sounds goofy coming from me, and I'm probably butchering it, but that's the best I got, man. Bowie. Bowie. Okay. Bowie. I'll try to remember that. Ah! Boom! Boom goes the dynamite? Anybody remember Boom goes the dynamite? Is there fall damage in this game? I don't think I've ever noticed. Let's bounce it off the tree.
I especially love Chewbacca. Really great character in this movie.
The Deadly Llama, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Oh, nice. Got him. And now I'm toast. I am super toast. Oh my god, how did that guy not kill me? Deadly Llama, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support on this random Tuesday, 1:01 p.m. I appreciate that, man. Rewatched Solo yesterday. It really grew on me with the time. I especially love the Chewbacca stuff. He really is a great character in this movie. I agree. You know, for me, Solo, I was a little iffy at first when I saw it the first time in the theater. I only saw it once in the theater, and I've watched it twice since then on Blu-ray. And it grows on me with every viewing. I get a little less nitpicky. And that's kind of the opposite of Rogue One. Rogue One, I liked it a little bit in the theater, and then as with every subsequent viewing, I just got less and less interested in it, and it doesn't really do much for me. But I'm in agreement with you there. There's a lot about Solo that I like and a lot that I dislike. And most of the things that I dislike about Solo are kind of like, I don't know, Star Wars stuff that, well, to me, it was a very predictable movie, right? It gave us everything that we kind of already knew about Han Solo with a little bit of extra stuff sprinkled on top. We got a little bit of his backstory. Everything was just kind of shoved into 2 hours. You know, you got Kessel Run, meeting Chewbacca, meeting Lando, just a bunch of stuff that was kind of predictable. Stuff that you know, if you asked your average fan, what do you want to see in a Han Solo movie, they would say that. So, for me, it didn't really add anything new to the character. Didn't really add anything new or exciting to the franchise as a whole in terms of story or whatnot. But as a roller coaster, as a ride, I like it. I liked it. Yeah, and I like it more with each viewing. With each viewing, like you, I guess. But yeah, Chewbacca was fun. Chewbacca was fun in the movie for sure. I'm trying to think what my favorite. Ah, man, he might have. Yeah. I think my favorite aspect of the movie was just young Han Solo. Alden Ehrenreich playing Han Solo. I thought he did a great job. seeing this kind of brash, cocky kid, not really, kind of a directionless kid, not really knowing what he wants. He only wants to be a pilot, fucks up and fails out of that, at the academy at least, and then, you know, gets thrown into grunt work. And I really, really liked, for the most part, the beginning of the movie more than anything. When we kind of see him and Kira boosting speeders and running around as criminals. I loved that aspect of it. I wish we got a little more of that. I wish there was a little bit more of that kind of stuff. But yeah. But Deadly Llama, I appreciate the hell out of that super chat, man. And thank you so much for the channel support to date. Yeah, I do continuously have like an urge to watch Solo. Just because it is just a fun ride, you know, it is a fun ride. Have I ever played GTA, Stuart? Yes, I've played... I believe I've played every GTA ever made, including the earlier top-down ones when... My buddy used to have them on the PC, and I used to play them over there at his house. Way back in the day. I was probably in elementary school, right? But yeah, I used to play them a lot. I've never actually played the online version of GTA 5. I've never played it. I had GTA 5 on my PS3. I sold my PS3 over Christmas because somebody wanted to give it to their kid, and I was like, cool, yeah. So now I don't have GTA 5, but I've always wanted to try the, what is it called? Is it just Grand Theft Auto Online? Is that what it's called? I've always wanted to give it a shot. Will you ever stream Big Chungus? I don't know what the hell that means, Jeff. You know me. I'm a old man. I'm out of the loop with all these memes. I know it is not a real thing. It's not a game, right? I don't know what it means. I'm not in the mood to Google. GTA 5 Online? Okay. It always blows me away that sometimes the resistance just gets bottlenecked and continuously goes to the same spot over and over and over again. Never tries to flank. Oh, now we're just like... Oh, he spawned on a teammate. That's what it was. Alright. Is K2 in here? Oh, no, never mind. He had to hop off. Shit, let me open my door and let the cat in before the cat wakes up my daughter.
Enemy action at the turbo laser. They rigged charges.
There we go. Now that I let the cat in, she's going to want to come out immediately. That's how it works. Whines about wanting to come in, shut the door. Whines about wanting to get out. There we go. Where am I? Where am I? No. Bowie, that is not, yeah. That's not, no, I don't think so. Man, I have seen so many silly rumors pop up in the past like week or so, and it's hilarious how crazy people get for them, or believable people think they are. I don't know. No, I would not hold out hope for that happening, Bowie. As cool as it would be, I'm gonna say nah. All right, now let the cat out. Alright. There we go. Shit, what was I gonna say?
Okay, rapid execution.
Oh, wrong button. But yeah, that actually, for whatever reason, reminds me that I need to make an April Fool's video. Last year, my April Fool's video was kind of fun. It was like, I am right about The Last Jedi and you are wrong. That was the title of the video. And it was like 15 minutes long, but it was actually only maybe, I don't know how to describe it, but 10 seconds of actual video, and the rest of it was some fake loading screen as if your internet was going out. And then I also did a April Fool's live stream where I had what looked like an overlay where I was playing, what's it called? Fortnite. It looked like I was playing Fortnite, but there was just like a loading icon over the stream to make it look like your internet was out or something was fucking up with the stream. Those are fun. Those are fun April Fool's videos. I want to get a little more detailed. I don't know if I'll have time, but I want to make like... I'll tell you guys, there's 90 people watching. There's going to be more people watching the April Fool's video. I want to create, model some fake top-down RTS, like screenshots from a fake Star Wars RTS game. And I want to say that there's an RTS, a new RTS Star Wars game coming out. I want that to be my April Fool's video. We'll see. Aaron, yeah, I'd 100% be for that. Yeah. I don't think he would want to, but yeah. I really can't believe my daughter's still taking a nap. Do you like Reddit, Panda Movies? Yeah, I mean, occasionally I'll hop on there. I don't really go on there very often. Yeah, I don't go on there very often. When I do, it's usually just to like check out some space or NASA subreddits and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, I don't. A couple of years ago, I made the mistake of like searching Hello Greedo on Reddit, and I was like, I'm never doing that again. Yeah, Minnie, a Star Wars RTS is kind of like, you know, if I could pick two types of video games to make right now, Star Wars-wise, it would be, one would be like a big open world Red Dead Redemption Fallout style game, and the other would be a Star Wars RTS. Yeah, those are kind of my two main wishes right now. Yep, it was just a little cold, Deadly Llama. She had it for about 10 days. She got us sick. We figured she got sick from a shopping cart. That's what we've deduced it to, a shopping cart at Target. Normally they have these wipes that you can wipe off the carts with, like antibacterial wipes. They were out of them this particular day. And then she put her mouth constantly on the shopping cart handle. And then the next day she was sneezing, snotty, and coughing. And then she got us sick as well. But no, she's good, man. That was about a month ago or so.
I don't know. Why can't
You ever play Empire War?
Galvatron530, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that on this random Tuesday 1:11 p.m. live stream. Yes, I played Empire at War a decent amount. When did it come out? It came out in like 2005? Let me look. Empire at War. 2006. Okay, 2006. So, in 2006, I was living in Orlando. I was kind of flunking out of school. And I wasn't really playing that many games other than, I have to really say other than, because I was playing a shitload of games, but the only games that I was playing was like Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat. Those two games consumed my life for a very, very long time. And in 2006, that's what I was primarily playing. I was making maps in Counter-Strike and stuff like that. So when Empire at War came out, or when Force Unleashed came out, or when the original Battlefronts came out, you know, those games, despite them being Star Wars, weren't enough to keep me 100% engaged. I was still playing, you know, I was still playing a lot of other games. So Empire at War, while it was a lot of fun, I didn't really play it that much. You know, that being said, I'd love to stream it at some point. I should, huh? Yeah, I should stream it. I don't think I've ever streamed Empire at War before. Yeah, I don't think I have. But yeah, it's fun. But even still then, oh, another game that came out around then, I think it was 2007, Galvatron, Company of Heroes. So in terms of RTS games, Company of Heroes stole my all other RTS games from me. I just consistently, non-stop played Company of Heroes. and didn't play any other RTSs. And if I did play other RTSs, it was usually like Age of Empires 2, which is always fun. But yeah, Galvatron, I appreciate that that channel support today, and I need to. Let's all come over here. Aren't there steps over here? Yeah. I need to. I really should stream it at some point. I really should. This is how you win. You flank and you win. Yeah, I played Command & Conquer way back in the day. I don't know which ones I've played, but yeah, I used to play them. Yeah. I used to play them a decent amount. I've never played Minecraft, Bowie. Oh, I take that back. I played Minecraft once. It came free with an Xbox One S package that I bought, so I played it briefly. Alright, I'm gonna have to hop off after this game. She's still asleep. I'm surprised. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to. What should I do? I'm gonna do stuff around the house. I rendered a video today, so that'll be good. What do you think of Battlefield 5? You like it or you hate it? Somewhere in the middle. I mean, I really enjoy it. Those games are all very, very similar, and they're all a lot of fun. That being said, I've only played it a couple times. And that's really only just a time management thing. I would love to play it again at some point. None of my friends have it. Yeah, none of my friends have it. It's kind of surprising. Oh, I take that back. One of my buddies just got Origin Access? Is that what it's called? So he's able to play it, but we haven't played it together. Yeah, whenever I have time to play a game by myself when I'm not streaming, I usually just fire up Red Dead Redemption 2. I am very excited for the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale mode. Because, you know, PUBG is wonky, PUBG has a lot of problems, and Apex and Fortnite are a little too cartoony for me. And same with Call of Duty, it seems like everybody's a bullet sponge as well. But Battlefield, I'm hoping they kind of do a good mix of the fluidity of an Apex with the realism of a PUBG, you know what I mean? Yeah, deadly. People get too worked up when, like, sometimes I see creators like lashing out at people for talking about them, and I'm like, let that shit roll off your chest, man. Don't get involved. People get so worked up so easily when somebody says something about them, or I don't know. It's weird. I get it though. I mean, you know. I don't know. Do you like Doom 2016? Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that, Cruz, for sure. Still haven't beaten it. I have like 6 hours in it. I probably have like 20 minutes left. I just need to beat it, right? But yeah. Alright, guys. I gotta hop off. My daughter is still napping, which is insane. So I might have a little bit of time to knock out some shit around the house. We'll see. But I will be back for a stream tonight. So probably around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time or so. So if you want to tune in for that, we'd be happy to see you. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for an hour during the day. This was fun. I'm going to start doing this more often. But, all right, everybody, let me run down the list. Galvatron530, thank you for the super chat and channel support. The Deadly Llama, thank you for the super chat and channel support. ZeroM80, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Bradfully42, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Equinox Warrior, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Mac Plays Entertainment, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Phantom Soldier, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Sapity, thank you for the super chat and channel support. And Bradfully42, thank you for the super chat and channel support. All right, guys. Yes, I will stream tonight, Knighthood. All right, guys. I will see you tonight if you want to hang out. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you next time. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.